Hello, and thank you for joining me on another episode of the Tech Exec podcast, where we triple your impact per engineer. I have a special announcement for you. If you're not on my newsletter, you might have missed that I have two special events going on, Workshop Palooza. And if you signed up a week ago, you still got the early bird tickets, but because I was away in Italy, I didn't add the messages on these podcasts. So therefore, for you, my dear listeners, who for some reason are yet to subscribe to my newsletter, I'm gonna add a special coupon code in the show notes so you can still grab that offer for a few more days. Don't be late. I'd love to see you there. One is about the executive evolution, and the other is about creating excellence in engineering. Both of them are going to be a lot of fun, and I'm waiting to see you there. Details and links and everything is in the show notes. But today we're going to be talking about the low season. As this is now officially September, I know that for many, depending on what sort of business you're on, this is still some sort of a weird low season. People tend to work less around the summer, people are taking vacations, and some are already looking forward and knowing that we're going to have vacations. Here in Israel, we're going to have like a lot of vacations in a couple of weeks. I know that in the States, for example, people are already looking at, oh, it's going to be Thanksgiving and then Christmas, etc. And like we're feeling like too many people, I feel, look at this as if, okay, we're basically done with the year. We're going to have like on and off sprints here and there, but this is low season. And I was talking to a client recently, and he basically said this as intending, oh, this is good. We have low season. I can work less. I can take time off. I don't have to worry too much about what's going on. And, I love vacation. Okay, I just took 2 weeks in Italy with the kids. However, I don't think that we should be squandering the opportunity of working on our team, working on our organizations while we have less pressure. If you have these precious moments where you have a sprint or two or a couple of months where there's a bit less pressure because of people taking time off, because of business schedules, be it now for you, be it, I don't know, if you're working in retail, maybe you're gonna have a lull come January after the holidays, whatever. But whatever it is, you need to grab the opportunity and make sure you're not wasting it. Don't just wait for the rush to start over, but instead use the time you have right now to invest in your team, because when you have the extra time to think, when you have this extra flex where mistakes are not as bad, where you can do things a bit slower in order to learn a new capability, now's the time to tinker and experiment. Should you be changing your processes, how you do your sprints, how you do your retrospectives, how you coach your people? Try some new tech. Have an innovation week or intermission, as I call it in my books. Do something. Don't let these precious moments just go by and, I don't know, scroll through Twitter a bit more. That's not what you're here for. And that's not how you triple impact per engineer. That's not how you set up a team that you're genuinely proud to be leading. So if you have some extra time, if you're in a low season right now, I want you to take a few minutes, think about how you're going to be tinkering and do that. Every time a client has talked to me about starting now during a low season or maybe waiting for the action to pick up, I always say it's a lot better for us to start just now, because right now we can afford to experiment more, to be a bit slower, just in order to be outside of our comfort zones, not be in automatic operation mode, and actually do new things. So don't miss out on this opportunity. Think about something you need to do. If you don't have any ideas, reach out to me or join my workshops. So at least you do something during your low season and invest in yourself. Get better. Don't just wait for time to pass you by. That's it for this week. Thank you for joining me. As always, links to the newsletter, the workshops, and everything cool in the show notes. See you here next week.